What is your American dream?
My American dream. Wow. Piece of the pie. You know, definitely expanding our business, you know, corporation, you know, making it worldwide.
I've experienced so many stories of immigrants coming in, and I want to see everyone have the same opportunity to achieve their dream equally, no matter what demographic background they come from.
My American dream is I hope that one day we can actually live up to our pledge and have liberty and justice for everyone in America, because America is supposed to be the melting pot and the safe haven for immigrants that migrate over here.
My American dream is for people and animals to come together in unity and peace, honestly.
The whole idea of the American dream is that I have the ability and option to decide what I want my dream to be. And for me, that's what American dream is all about.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Groundhog Sam! Brad? Brad? I have those files you asked for. Oh, he's not here. Okay, well, I'll just place them on his desk. I just place them right here in his paper holder thingamajiggy. Look at all those nice pictures Brad has of him and his beautiful kids. I'm gonna go take a look. They're adorable, so young here. Adorable. Yep, Outstanding Attorney Award. Well, we all know that about Brad. Oh, he's the best. What is this? Why does he have a picture of his son with a chipmunk? Oh my God, that's that guy Chip from the Chippendales. I can't stand those chipmunks. They're always so annoying at parties. This cannot stand, man. I'm gonna remedy this situation. He doesn't have a picture of me anywhere in here. And he's got Chip. Ugh. All right, here we go. This is what I call a picture. That's perfect. Brad's gonna love this. It really encapsulates our groundhog-human relationship. Forget those guys, Chip and Dale. Bad news. Ha 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 ha. Hey everybody! How are you today? I didn't see you there. Do you like what I did? I just spruced up Brad's office. Anyway, did you miss yesterday's episode of Brad Show Live? Well, in case you did, you missed a spectacular extravaganza of a show. We had 2 hours and 40 minutes of the Best of Brad show because we were celebrating our 1-year Bradiversary. Woohoo! So Brad and Belgium Kim and Yo-Yo Elias dressed up. They looked amazing. They clean up quite well, I must say. And we had a spectacular time, and I bought champagne for them, and they really appreciated it and had a few sips on the show. Anyway, what's on today's episode of Brad Show Live? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. Enjoy. I'm going to go back to fixing up Brad's office. He's going to be so pleased with me. Okay, see you soon. Oh, it looks like a maritime clock. Why do I know this? Because I'm now Maritime Sam as well, because I went on a ferry boat.
Welcome everybody, it's Brad. Brad Show Live. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. And you know what that means. Belgium Kim and Yo-Yo Elias are all here to laugh with me about our favorite hump day news.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's 100% right.
Because right now I'm very melancholy.
Melancholy?
Very, very melancholy.
What's on your mind, Brad?
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
It's my 1-year anniversary of this show.
Right.
We're now into year number 2.
Yeah.
We're still in season number 2.
Right.
We haven't started season number 3 yet. I don't know when that starts.
Right.
Right, but definitely season 2.
Season 2.
Okay. And we haven't reached 800 shares on Facebook in, I don't think, all of fall.
I think I
don't remember the last time I gave away anything for free. I don't remember the last time that Brad Squad had me do anything silly, ridiculous.
I wasn't wearing sleeves, I can tell you that.
What?
I wasn't wearing sleeves, I can tell you that.
It was
hot
summertime.
outside.
It's hot outside, right?
It was hot outside when the last time you gave
So
some out.
what, you know what makes me happy
What makes you happy, Brad?
besides a nice tequila
Yeah.
Ooh.
and some, chicken?
That's not where I thought you were gonna go with that.
Chicken makes me happy.
Some chicken.
Chicken makes me happy.
Chicken.
Yeah, some chicken.
Chicken.
Well, yeah, your chicken.
What part of the chicken?
What kind of chicken? I like the legs. I like the breasts.
Favorite chicken part.
Chicken.
I like all
Chicken.
sorts of
Yeah.
chicken parts.
Wow.
That makes me happy.
You're an equal opportunity
But
chicken
nobody's
lover.
bringing me any chicken here.
Right.
Right?
We're about to
chicken.
get
There's no
buckets
chicken.
delivered.
And there's certainly no tequila in front of me.
No.
I have water in my Bradshaw
That's
cup.
unfortunate.
Yesterday we had our Bradiversary, and it was like the lowest. It was our Bradiversary special.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't anything, like our ordinary show. People are like, all right, humdrum, we've seen it before. Yeah, we've seen you talk about the news. Yeah, we've seen you mock Trump. Yeah, we've seen some funny sex stories. You've answered that same question 100 times. Wait 90 days to get married. Everybody knows that answer already, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, we've seen Kim and Jonathan eat every possible food imaginable. We don't need. Yesterday was our Bradiversary. We should have had 1,000 shares.
It was
At
probably
least
one of
1,000.
the lowest.
And
It was the lowest of the lowest low shares ever.
Very unfortunate.
It was very unfortunate. It was actually, Brad Squad, let me tell you something. I walked off the show yesterday, melancholy. Melancholy,
did.
And you
right? We went out to celebrate, and was I not melancholy?
You were.
we were drowning our sorrows.
I was extraordinarily melancholy.
so melancholy.
Very melancholy. that
that
I
your
didn't
word
even
of the
order
day?
any chicken.
Right.
That's why you were
I
melancholy.
had scallops.
You did have
3 pieces.
3 little pieces. Right, we all went out.
Three
Right?
slivers of a single scallop.
Wasn't I melancholy last night?
You were.
Right? I wasn't my regular Brad.
Right.
I wasn't my regular.
Was it because of the
It
sharing?
was the sharing.
Wow, guys.
And
It
now
was
we
the
know.
sharing.
And now we
I said
know.
I had no
I
idea
said
why.
nobody wants to share anymore. Nobody. It's like, you know what? It's like they take this whole thing for granted almost.
It's true.
All right, we dressed up in our Sunday best, not
Yeah.
our Sunday best, our
No.
Saturday night best.
Oof, yeah. Our
Right?
ball gown.
Right, you were in a
yes.
ball gown.
Yeah.
I was in a white and black tux.
I was in a tux, head to toe. What did we get? 60 shares?
Yeah.
70
Jeez.
shares?
63,
64.
That's kind of
shares.
slap in the face.
It was like a slap in
It's
the face.
insulting.
It
It's
is.
definitely
It was
You know, that was
insulting.
only my second time wearing that tux
Ever in
blazer
your life.
In my
And I'm going
life.
to tell you something. You were rocking it.
Yeah.
You even
The-
came out with the gold chains. I mean, you were ready for your
They didn't care.
You were ready for your BET award. You're like, where's my BET
Right.
award?
I
Right?
could have worn that on the carpet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Best performance in a reality game show competition.
Right. But they don't care.
But they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Brad, the question now is, what is Brad Squad gonna do to turn that
Oh, they're
crowd
gonna do
upside
nothing.
down?
They're gonna do nothing.
Y'all.
Right?
I believe in you.
Yes, we dressed up for nothing. It was a shame. That's correct, Carol Anderson, the Tiger. That is absolutely correct.
Thank you.
It was a shame on top of a shame.
Yeah. There was a woman walking behind us going, shame.
Shame, 67 shares.
Shame.
67
We're
shares.
gonna
Shame
send that
on
woman
you.
to each of your houses to
Yeah.
follow you around.
That's right.
Well, what can we get? What can we do though, Brad? Like, can we?
There's
guilt
nothing
them?
we can do.
Y'all.
There's nothing we can
There's
do.
something they
There's
can do,
gotta
though.
be something.
Yes, there's something they can do. There's nothing we can do.
They can do it.
No, they can't do it.
They can.
They can do it.
Yeah.
They can do
By
it.
the way,
Yes.
Marge Higgs feels you're a star, Yo-Yo.
Yes, that's what T.I. said.
Yeah.
T.I. said, you're a star, not an executive.
Right? Not a hustler.
No, he said I'm a hustler, but he said you're a star, not an
a
executive.
hustler, right? You were the breakout star of the show.
Yeah.
You were. You were. I'm just glad that you're still here.
I am.
Right.
Because T.I. probably heard you keep on
And
saying.
you know what Yo-Yo said to me? You know what Yo-Yo said to me yesterday?
What?
He said, Brad, I know you like chicken.
Yeah.
And you're getting scallops.
Right.
Okay? You like the breast, you like the leg, you like it all.
Uh-huh.
The chicken.
But you like all of the chicken.
The whole.
The whole thing.
Yes.
The whole cock-a-doodle-doo of the chicken, right? It's hump day.
Happy hump day. Coming in proud
But
and
isn't
strong.
Cockadoodle-Doo a rooster?
Yes, it is.
He is.
Yeah. So,
Big old rooster.
but I really don't like Cockadoodle-Doo. I like breasts. I like legs. I don't really like rooster. So,
Agree to disagree, Brad. Agree to
Agree
disagree.
to disagree. You disagree.
I disagree.
You personally
I
disagree.
disagree. I'm a cockadoodle.
You're a
gal.
cockadoodle gal?
Cockadoodle gal.
And yo-yo.
Wait, where are we going with this?
Wet sugar.
Wet sugar, guys.
Wet sugar. I gotta ask Yo-Yo first, and then we're gonna get back to our shaking. But Yo-Yo, let me ask you a question, because they're dying to know right now.
Right.
We were gonna talk about this in a few minutes. I just went off subject. Are you a Cockadoodle-Doo type of guy,
Definitely a
or are you
breast-
more of a chicken
I'm
guy
a
or a leg guy?
chicken breast.
You're chicken
guy.
breast guy,
Yes.
yeah? You're chicken breast guy.
Just the chicken breast.
Yes.
Ooh, y'all, dive into that however you need to.
All right, so we've taken a poll. We have one Cockadoodle-Doo and 2 chicken breasts. That's what we will be having. Is that what dinner is? Is that dinner?
I was just about to say.
Excuse me, waiter. So anyway, the point is we don't share enough.
Carol Anderson, the Tiger. Wet sugar and dry sugar. All the sugars. Just throw them all out. Throw all the sugars.
Brown
Hump
sugar.
day. It's hump day. It's hump day. It's hump day. You can't help it on Wednesdays. Just can't help it.
This is true. You're normally so controlled in that area.
Yeah. So in any event, we didn't share anything.
That's true.
So despite the fact, okay, and actually I was very melancholy after the show. I said, I can't believe we did this entire show. And that's why I didn't order the chicken last night.
Is that?
Yes.
Was why.
Yes. My phone was lighted up with chicken. Lighted up with chicken. I said, and I just went for scallops.
Went for the scallops.
Exactly. So
I don't even know how chicken came into the conversation at all.
it's the Brad Show Live. Tim. So all right, we don't think about what we're going to talk about.
No, we don't.
So it's called improv, Kim. It's called improv.
Just like a little rusty.
You're a little rusty on your improv.
I'm a little
Kim.
rusty.
So anyway, we don't share. And it was very melancholy, and then the whole crew went out to celebrate. Everyone's like, yeah, we did it 1 year. This is great. This is amazing. Everyone's like, no, right?
He was
Right.
definitely like that.
Right? I said, no, nobody's sharing. Nobody's doing anything. We get the same number of viewers.
That's true.
No, we're not helping any new people here.
I think Yassine Omar thinks differently because Yassine Omar just jumped in with a question and he's brand new.
Brand new.
Brand new.
See, that makes me happy.
See?
See? Okay.
But you want to know what also makes me happy? All the people who watch every day.
Yes.
You know, so that's when there was an intervention.
Yes, we did.
There was an intervention last night after the
was.
scallops were served.
There was right.
Right, the scallops were
After
served.
the disappointing look on your face
Yes, everyone's like,
when that plate hit the ground.
that's your dinner?
True.
And I go, yes.
Yeah, they took it.
So there was an intervention, and everyone sat down and talked about, come on, Brad, look what you've done. Look how many people you've helped. Look, you know, every day there's new people coming in, and people are watching, and you know, even though our great Bradiversary special only had 67 shares, it was still a great show. Everybody loved it. Everybody was entertained. We helped people, and I said, yeah, but not enough people watched. Not enough people watched, not enough people shared.
Right.
So then we took a poll and we went around the table.
Yep.
And it started with Jenny in the cubicle. And I said, Jenny in the cubicle, what do you think we should do to get people to share? And she says, why don't you twerk again, Brad? That was an option.
She did.
Right.
I mean, we're big fans of the twerking.
What?
We're all big fans of the twerking.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Right.
Jenny
We asked
from the cubicle
TriCaster guy.
wanted to
We
see
asked
that.
TriCaster guy.
Yeah.
No, he's no longer Julian. He's just TriCaster guy now.
Lord.
I'm changing his name. So
Dropped the Julian
Yeah.
part entirely.
yeah. So we'll come up with a new name. So we asked Julian, the TriCaster guy,
Yeah.
what should we do?
Yeah.
And he says, screw them all, Brad. Don't give them anything. And I said, that's an option too.
He drives a hard
He
bargain.
drives a hard bargain. He
Yes.
says they don't share, forget it. Don't give them nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So then I said to who was next? Who else was there?
Jilly Bean was
Jilly
next
Bean
around
was
the table.
next to me, right?
Yeah.
So I said to Jilly Bean,
Yeah.
what should you do?
Yeah.
What should I do? Well, you're the executive producer.
Right.
So she said, Brad, I've thought really long and hard about this. And I think what you have to do is you have to go out and go door to door while the show is live. Okay, go door to door and knock on Marge's door and Tamika's door and stand on top of them. And I know you're not going to be able to do it, but we're going to get an army of people to go out into this world and knock on all of the Brad Squad door and literally stand on top of them and watch them share. And I said, that's a great idea, except for two problems. Two problems.
Just two.
Who's paying for this army of people to go out?
You, problem one
And
solved.
will the Brad Squad actually let them in their home?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a
Depends
problem.
on who comes
so we
to their
thought it was a
door,
good
I think.
idea. We thought it was a good idea, but we said practically it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And then Yo-Yo and Belgium Kim were kind of like huddling in the corner.
Were we?
Yeah, they were huddling.
Brainstorming.
And they said, Brad,
Deep talks.
there's only one thing
One thing.
that gets the Brad Squad off their ass and onto their phone, taking their thumbs out and sharing.
That gets the people going.
That gets the people all excited, frothing at the mouth to share.
Look at you. You're getting
Right?
excited just talking about it.
Frothing.
That's what I'm saying.
I said, yeah, I want them to froth.
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 You want it frothy like a Starbucks
Correct.
latte.
I said, what do we do? Like a rabid groundhog frothing, like we give Sam rabies. That's this is
the
like
froth
that's
that
the
you want.
frothing we want.
Yeah.
And there was only one thing,
One.
and I apologize that this is not a G-rated show.
Yeah.
But Belgium Kim and Yo-Yo both said to me, Brad, there's only one thing that gets the Brad Squad moving. And I said, what is it? They said, free shit. So that was it.
Free shit.
Free shit.
Let's be
If you
real.
don't give free shit out, they don't do nothing.
Let's be real.
Right? Let's be real, right?
I think we stand by this whole.
Do you stand by that?
Absolutely.
So
I
then-
slept on it. I agree.
So then Jenny in the cubicle said, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Right. TriCaster guy said, don't give him nothing.
Patrice was like, yes, I'm starting to
Patrice,
design
yes.
everything already.
Yes. So this is what Patrice came up with.
Okay.
Because we said, what should we give away?
Yeah.
Okay. And we talked about Toyota Corolla. Right?
We
talked
did.
about a Toyota Corolla.
We did.
Right?
I don't remember this part.
Yeah. We talked
Because I
about
would've asked if I could.
Right. We talked
somehow
about a
enter this.
Disney cruise, except the person who is the groundhog was against all Disney stuff.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So we said, okay, no Disney cruise, no Toyota Corolla.
No.
Okay. What else can we give away? We've given away the cups. We've given away the T-shirts. We've given away Dunkin' Donuts. We've given away Starbucks. We've given away movie tickets. We've given away. What else have we given away? We've given away free dinner,
Free dinner.
a twerking video.
Yes.
That is just sheer entertainment.
Multiple twerking.
Right. Multiple twerking videos.
Yep.
There's only one thing left.
There's one thing left.
Free consultation.
Free consultation.
I
That
said.
is a really good one.
Right. So I said, okay, what we will do, because we can give away a free consultation.
Yeah.
Okay, it's worth $200.
Yeah, because it's with you.
It's with me. It's not a cheap thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Denisha says she already has a Toyota, so she's happier to get the free consultation.
But you ain't got
Okay.
bread.
Right. So we're gonna give away a consultation. A free consultation, not any type of consultation.
That's the good
And it's a
stuff.
free consultation, and it's not any type of free consultation, but it's a free consultation with what I would consider one of the top immigration attorneys, not only in New York, not only in the United States, not only in the world, but in the entire universe. Me. So, if we get to, do you think this would get there? If they don't froth over this like rabid dogs,
Yeah.
I mean, we have spent 30 minutes now talking about
Yeah,
sharing.
hyping this up.
Okay? We have talked about 30 minutes about this already, right? The entire show is just one big share game.
Well, you know, like NPR does their like fundraiser.
Yeah, this is the fundraiser right now. All right. So if we get to, we get to 900 shares,
Woo!
I will give away one free consultation. If we get to 1,000 shares, I'll give away two. And for every number multiples of 100, 1100, I'll give away 3. 1200, I'll give away 4.
Wow.
1300, I'll give away 5 free consultations.
Wow.
That's $1,000.
That's your
It's
entire
$1,000 out of my pocket. I'm giving away, to quote Belgium, Kim, and Yo-Yo, free shit.
Yes.
Right?
Free shit.
Just to share.
Cosign.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, yeah, CC Mitchell, free consultation for the entire Brad Squad. The entire Brad Squad is 1,000 people. Okay.
That's just
that's about like 10,000 shares. No, I think it's 100,000 shares.
Yeah.
But you get to it, we'll give away a free consultation to the entire Brad Squad. But the free consultations will start at 900 shares. The reason why I picked 900 shares is because I know we've done it before.
We have.
We have seen it. So I'm not giving you something or telling you to do something that we've never been ever able to do ever in our life. We have been able to do this.
Yes.
We've been able to do this multiple times. We have never reached 1,000 shares. That's why at 1,000, I'll give away 2. 2 free consultations. At 1,100, I'll give away 3.
3.
At 1,200, I will give away 4. With that said, I am now 30 minutes into our show.
Yeah.
And all I've talked about is how melancholy I have been.
Yes.
That's true.
How you talked me out of it.
Yeah.
And now I get excited talking about sharing. And what have they done so far? Am I going to be melancholy again?
Not if I add a 0 behind it.
No, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
75 shares we are currently at.
So the Brad Squad feels like they've been sharing, but Facebook has been playing with their shares. And they want you to know that they would love the credit because they don't like the fact that you feel some type of way, but they are really trying to share. So this is out of the words of the Brad Squad.
It is. But you guys.
See, who do we believe?
How about we do this?
What?
What if we do a test? I'm going to share 3 times right now. I'm going to share on my own timeline, and I'm going to share to 2 friends. We're going to see. I'm going to refresh it right before. I'm going to share my 3 times. We're going to see if it goes up by 3, Brad.
Let's see.
Let's do a
Facebook test. Drum roll, please.
Scientific test.
A drum roll, please.
I'm watching her do it right now.
That's only, and?
Share to Belgium Kim.
And?
That was 1 share, and we went up.
And?
15 shares.
Oh, because everybody else is sharing, so we don't know.
Sharing.
This is a terrible test. We have no idea. We have no idea. All right, what we would need to do, Belgium Kim, is basically do a test show where we say nobody shares.
Yeah.
Okay, and then see if it works. But I will say this.
That was actually amazing, though. 15 shares in like 30 seconds.
I will say this. Okay.
Give them their credit. I give you a credit.
Brad Squad, okay, many in the Brad Squad have already ran through life and somewhere, somehow, have gotten screwed over. The man screwed you over, right? And they still have overcome.
They've overcome.
Okay, so if Facebook screws you over, I say we overcome it.
All right.
Right? We overcome it anyway.
I think you're right, Brad.
Right?
I think you're absolutely right.
All right, so.
It's going up. Ooh, see? Now we're talking.
Okay, so.
113.
900 shares gets you 1 free consultation.
113. Good job, guys.
Now, how are we going to do it? We're going to pull out, we're going to take all our Brad Squad, we're going to put you into the bin.
Yep.
You also have to make 2 comments today.
Yep.
Two comments today, and you got to be a member of the Brad Squad, and you can make the comments whether on Facebook or YouTube. We'll put you in the bin tomorrow, and we'll spin for the consultations.
See, now we're rocking.
All right, so 900 shares get you 1. But we're not going to stop at 900 because 1,000, I'm pulling 2 names out.
2.
1,100, I'm pulling 3 names out.
3.
1,200, pulling 4 names out.
4 whole
and
names
so
out.
on and so on and so on. $200 of free consultation with me. Now, you don't live in New York? You do it by phone. You're an American citizen, you have no problem, you just enjoy watching me yell and scream, then give it to your friend. It's transferable.
Ooh, or just have a chat
Nice.
with Brad for 15.
Right, or have a chat with me anyway. Like, I got nothing to say, so what are you eating?
It's a one-on-one.
You call me up, you're like, I'm having some chicken right now, Brad.
That could be the consultation.
That could be the consultation.
Don't waste the $200 on that, y'all.
Ask Brad dating advice. Brad always has very good dating advice.
What kind of dating advice could I give? I have terrible dating advice.
I feel like you have really good dating advice.
My
Really funny.
my dating advice. Look where it's gotten me. Divorced and single.
I just want to let you guys know. I just want to let you guys know
What?
that we're at 195 shares.
Okay, and we can keep going,
Now we're
So-
talking.
and we can keep going.
Now we're talking.
Right. By the way, we didn't even get into Hump Day news today. We didn't get into any news today.
6:15.
It's 6:15. We haven't answered any immigration questions. Chili Bean, what should I do? You're the executive producer. All right. So any event, Belgium Kim.
It's just that-
We're at 199 shares now.
we sure are.
900 shares gets us one free consultation.
Yep.
Yes.
1,000 shares, 2. 1,100, 3.
Yeah.
1,200, 4.
Yeah.
When we can keep going and going and going.
Tamika wants to know why you didn't say hi to them.
Because I was very melancholy. I forgot about that. Let's say hi to everybody.
Let's say hi.
Say hi.
Barbara Lord, what's up? Pauline, Deanna, Cece Cordella. Dionne Watson, Jealous Shauna says, hey, Jillian, the team behind the scene. Enough love and blessing.
Nice.
Tamika Nelson saying hello, and also hello to Carol the Tiger. Burke Madera calling out Dion, Pauline, Donna, Deanna, Abigail, and Jella. Barbara Lord calling out Jella B too. Carol Anderson the Tiger says, hey Brad team, Brad, Kim, Jonathan, Sam, congratulations again. Thank you very much. Molly Lobin Martin says, hi Burke. And Esla Leslie says, hi Barbara. They're just hi back and forth. Molly Lobin Martin calling out Tamika. Jella Shorter calling out Dion. Barbara Lord saying hi to Brad. Finally, somebody says hello to me. Thank you very much. Carol Anderson, the Tiger, evening everyone, and the Brad Squad. Jella Shorna and CC Mitchell. And who else we got here? Tamika Nelson, I said, right? And Rita Ritt coming in. Marsha Whitaker. Lisa Bling Rose in capital letters. She's saying in capital, hi Brad, how you doing? She wanted me to hear it.
That's probably exactly how she said it. That's how she sounds.
Right, that's how she wanted me. She's screaming it out. She's screaming it in capitals, right?
Maybe I feel like it sounded more enthusiastic than
Maybe,
that.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought
Like
she
it
was
was like,
screaming.
hey Brad, how
Yeah.
you doing?
But then it would have been like, like a little party thing at the end, right? Like a little party emoji.
You're the party emoji, Brad.
I am the party emoji. Natalie Nichols, Brad, talk to Facebook. I will. And Christy Kinsali saying hello. And I said Rita Ritt. Rog J. Roberts. Bum, bum, bum.
Does Rob J think we're going to make it to 900 today? Because when Rob
he
J
is
bets against us, we
Rob
win.
J is Mr. Negativity.
He sure is.
He is Mr. Negativity.
Oh, Grandma, looks like I'm chopped liver around here.
Grandma, don't worry, we'll get you. Abigail Taylor Watson, and Marge
liver.
Higgs. I said Marge Higgs before we even got into saying hello. I said Marge Higgs says, yo, you're a star, not a hustler.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And who else we got here?
Natalie Nichols.
I said Natalie
Your
Burke
bae,
Madera.
Denisha.
What?
Yannick.
Why is Lisa Bling Rose in capitals? Everything she's doing in capitals.
Maybe she's
Did you say hi to Yannick?
I did not say hello to Yannick.
And she also has a question too. So
By the way, Janet Brown yelling, share, guys. I need that free consultation. Well, you got to get to 900 shares. Got to get to 900 shares for 1, 1,000 for 2, 1,100 for 3, 1,200 for 4, and so on and so on and so on. If we could give, if you get to 2,000 shares, I'd be giving away 11 free consultations.
Oof. My God. There are no limits to this.
And by the way, on YouTube, I would be neglectful. If I didn't say on YouTube, hello Terry Ann, Afzal, Jamie Grant, Jalove, Danny Contreras, Man City, the noisy neighbor. Afzel A, pulling in with a question already. Lady Leah. Cesare Paul with a question. Tanisha Tennant. Alicia Allen. Peter Burkett. Ahmed Memo. And, of course, Ruthie Cutie.
Yeah.
Did you see what Ruthie Cutie said?
The bribe for the share game. Free consultations.
It's the best bribe.
It's the best bribe
It
ever.
is.
It is the best bribe ever.
Right, to go back to what you said, guys, they just want free shit.
Yes.
Just want free shit.
Right?
And we're here to ensure that you get free shit, Brad Squad.
Right.
That's our job.
So, any event,
What's happening?
what's happening in the world?
Tell me.
President Trump referred to Stormy Daniels, a.k.a. Stephanie Clifford, as Horseface. There she is. Do we have a picture of Horseface? I think she's actually pretty.
Yeah.
Really?
She's kind of pretty. No, you don't think so?
Nah.
No? She has not a horse face. All right, and that's pretty demeaning.
It's pretty much bullying.
Yeah, it's bullying and demeaning. And basically, he added her to a long list. She's a pretty woman. Added her to a long list of women he has attacked by demeaning their looks, mocking their bodily functions, or comparing them to animals. Mr. Trump's verbal assault came as he gloated about a federal judge's decision to dismiss a defamation suit. Now, Stormy has a whole bunch of lawsuits against Trump, so this is one of many.
And doesn't she have to pay for like his legal fees, I think?
Yeah, but I'm sure some Democratic donor will end up paying for it.
Yeah.
Stormy was quick to reply on Twitter to the horse face comment. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present your president in addition to his shortcomings.
Uh-oh.
All right, I guess she was talking about his short cockadoodle-doo.
Yeah.
All right, he has demonstrated his incompetence, hatred of women, and lack of self-control on Twitter again, and perhaps a penchant for bestiality. Sam, the groundhog.
Yikes.
Would be.
Was that just Sam in my ear, or did he just come out to the whole show?
What did it?
No way.
That one. I was just about to say.
Did everybody else hear that?
I don't know. Game on. Game on. Sam's yelling in my ear. No way.
There's no way.
Yeah. And meanwhile, what do you think is the better insult? Okay, let's take a poll. Is the better insult Stormy Daniels saying that Donald Trump's cockadoodle-doo looks like what's it from Mario Kart? What's his
Toadstool.
name? Toadstool
Yeah.
from Mario Kart? Or Donald Trump's says Stormy Daniels is horseface?
Oh, by far, Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What?
It wasn't even close.
It's so graphic. It's just
Right.
so graphic. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And now she's calling him Tiny. And that last week she was like, "Game on, Tiny."
Denisha, by the way, Denisha Castillo, I see you every day. Don't worry. Don't worry. She's very mad I didn't call her out.
Yeah, Denisha's
She's very
not
mad I
happy.
did not call her out. I see you every day. Don't worry.
You see her.
Not see her personally, but I see that she's
Oh,
on
you
watching.
trying
Don't
to see
worry.
her?
See
Yeah.
Denisha.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Trump, if you remember all the different women he's on Carly Fiorina, she was a presidential candidate. He said, "Can you imagine that? That face is your next president? I mean, she's a woman, and I'm not supposed to say bad things, but really, folks, are we serious?" That's what he said about her. On Rosie O'Donnell, he said she's fat and has an ugly face. On German figure skater Katharina Witt,
Yeah.
yeah, it was actually a pretty woman.
She's gorgeous.
If you like a woman with a bad complexion who's built like a linebacker, then you like Katharina Witt.
She's an Olympian.
Yes. On Omarosa, he said that she's unhinged, she's a dog, and she's crazed, crying a lowlife.
Oh my God.
On Megyn Kelly, he said you can see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Oh.
On Hillary Clinton, when she went to the bathroom, he says, "I know where she went. It's disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. No, it's too disgusting. Don't say it. It's disgusting."
Oh my God.
On Ariana Huffington, the founder of Huffington Post, he said she's unattractive both inside and out.
Damn.
On Heidi Klum, supermodel.
Yeah, she's
Supermodel.
gorgeous. What could he possibly?
He says Heidi Klum, sadly, she's no longer a 10. She responded by tweeting a video of herself wearing a 9.99 label on her T-shirt. And we have the video. Let's see.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. Meanwhile, let's put a picture of Donald Trump up and let's see what he looks like. Little big fat orange pumpkin.
Gross, man.
By the way, this is his favorite time of the year, pumpkin. Where he's like a lookalike. You know, we go to the pumpkin patch and all we see is Donald Trump all over the place.
Look how tiny his little hands are.
Yeah.
His hands are tiny.
You know, I think Ma Dukes kind of sums it up.
What did she say?
He's a pig.
Yeah.
He is a pig.
Oh my! Look at him.
He is a pig.
Imagine looking up at
A
that.
pig.
Ugh.
Okay. Meanwhile, you got to be very careful now about Google Maps.
Is that so?
Yeah. One unlucky, lovelorn man in Peru was looking up tourist sites to hopefully one day take his wife to, when he stumbled upon a beautiful flower-lined street in Lima, Peru. It was very nice. You know, you go on Google Maps.
That's so romantic.
Upon closer inspection, the man noticed his wife had already visited this picturesque spot with another man.
Whoa.
The man quickly realized it was his wife sitting on the bench with another man's head in her lap as she appears to be stroking his head. Google Maps caught the wife cheating! Oh, man!
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and then apparently, according to La Cronica, the Peruvian news site, the man's discovery led him to confronting his wife after she admitted to cheating. The exposing photos are still visible on Google Maps, with the couple pictured sitting together, Puente de los Superiores de Barranco in Lima, Peru.
Oh my God.
That is hilarious.
And it happened in 2013. The man was living with her for 5 years.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
My God.
And then, of course, in Bali, Indonesia,
Yeah.
you go, it's beautiful, you know, people go there for tourism, it's a beautiful place.
Gorgeous.
You got wildlife, you got beaches, you've got monks and beautiful temples.
Amazing.
And you get to hold and monkeys.
Yeah.
But this one unsuspecting tourist ended up in a park of 600 friendly monkeys, 2 of whom jumped on her lap and started making a new monkey baby
What?
with her. Let's watch.
Oh.
That is gross. That is disgusting. That's disgusting. Can you imagine you go? Can you imagine you go and like all of a sudden the monkeys are just like having monkey sex on you?
What do you do in that situation, Brad? Look at her face.
That is gross. Meanwhile, it's 6:30.
Yeah.
We have a lot to do.
Yes.
And I do have to remind everybody about our sharing game.
Absolutely.
If you want a free consultation with me by phone or in person, and you want to transfer it to somebody else, we got to reach 900 shares. You want 2 free consultations? We got to reach 1,000. You want 3? We got to reach 1,100. So all I got to say is share, baby, share.
Yeah.
Okay? There's a lot of people out there who need free consultations. So if you share, you give to us, I'm willing to give to you. But you got to share to do it. You don't share, we don't give away anything for nothing.
You don't share, we don't care.
Right?
That's right.
As we say, welcome to America. You get nothing for nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? But if you share,
And leave 2 comments.
leave 2 comments, we are going to pull you out of perhaps our bin tomorrow.
You're going to go in the drum.
You go in the drum and we're going to pull it out.
Everybody's going to shop.
Okay, now Marge Higgs says we're up to 245 shares. We have approximately 55 minutes left of our show. And we are now going to get into a section that we call Quote the Immigration Question. Hopefully I got an answer for you. 1-800... Wait, we're going to do it again. Quote the Immigration Question. Hopefully I got an answer for you. 1-800-52... We didn't have the music there. 1-800... Oh, there it goes. 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Mr. John in Port St. Lucie, Florida. John.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great here.
What's going on?
So I just wanted to make this quick here for you.
Yeah.
It was a situation where my father had a case back in 1992, and he was deported back in 2013. Now, the case was this. It was a child abuse case where the girl got into a fight on the bus, and she was then, my father sent her right back to school. She basically told her administrators that my father had done this. He was then placed on probation, and 2013, my father was deported. we did obtain an attorney, and come to find out, the attorney helped us in the process of trying to get my father back by filing a fiancé visa with my father's fiancé.
No.
And
You can only
with
come,
that-
you can't, fiancé visa is a temporary visa. You need to file an immigrant visa. So the fiancé needs to go down to wherever your father is, marry him, file a visa petition for him, and then file 2 waivers. One waiver for being deported, which is the 212 waiver, and one waiver for the underlying crime, which is a 601. But there is certainly a pathway for him to come through, but not as the fiancé, but with as a green card holder.
Okay.
All right, so that's the route. Hold on one second. We'll help. Let's go to Nikki in Rockville, Maryland. Nikki. Nikki.
Yep.
Nikki.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, hi. So I'm filing for my father.
Yes.
And I put it in, and it went through in February of this year. I wanted to know how long of a process does that take?
Where's your father?
He's here.
You filing an adjustment or an I-130? What'd you do so far?
I'm filing. It says Form I-797C.
How much money did you pay the U.S. government?
I put down $535.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. So far, you haven't left the starting gate. So if he's here in the United States, you want to adjust his status by filing the I-130. Nothing's happening, other than you getting a visa petition approved. So you've wasted all the time from February up to this point, unfortunately. You need to file. You need to file an adjustment so he can get a work permit and get scheduled for an interview for a green card. You need a consultation. You should be sharing like you've never shared before in your entire life, and hopefully get a free one. If not, definitely have a phone one with me or come in to see me. You're in Maryland, so you'll have a phone consultation. Hold on. That woman should be sharing 200 times to try to be in the free consultation, but she's doing it wrong. Let's go to Tammy in North Fork, Virginia. Tammy.
Hello, good
Hi,
afternoon.
Tammy. How are you?
I'm okay. Question. My daughter came up from Jamaica and got sick, and she had a brain infection to do 2 brain surgery. But my concern is we're here in Virginia she's here 3 months, I am here 2 months. But the question, I want to stay here for her to get treatment. How do I go about that?
You got to extend your visitor's visa. You're going to need help from the doctor to show that she has a medical condition that can't be treated back home and needs to be treated here. And you're going to have to be able to show how you can support yourself and how she can get this medical treatment without, you're not going to be legally allowed to take a job. So if you can do all of that, then certainly you can get extensions indefinitely. So hold on one second, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's go to Marcia in Mount Vernon, New York. Marcia.
Hi, Brad.
How you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm good. I have a question that I'm asking on behalf of a friend.
Yes.
The friend overstayed 2 years, went and see a lawyer to file, I guess, extended a status or something like that, and the person got an email from the National Visa Center in Jamaica. What is going on there? The person don't understand, because the lawyer is saying that they sent it to Jamaica and he will have to pay some money to reroute it back here. I don't understand.
One second.
That's a lot.
The person's here in the United States.
Yes.
And they want to adjust their status here?
Yes.
They're married to a U.S. citizen?
No.
Married to a resident?
No, the person he was using his mom. His mom is a citizen here.
Okay, how old is this person? Over 21?
Yes.
Okay, you don't want to reroute it here. What you need to do is do a provisional waiver. Because if you overstay your time and you go home without a provisional waiver, you're going to get stuck home for 10 years. Now, why he already got a visa appointment without doing a provisional waiver? Because nobody stopped to say, hey, you need to do a provisional waiver. So what has to happen is you don't have to pay to have the case returned to the National Visa Center, but what you need to do is contact the U.S. Embassy, say, hold the appointment, and you got to process for a provisional waiver as soon as possible. So hold on one second. You need help too. By the way, all these people who are calling, there should be, I wonder if there's a way that we could say, I'm not even going to answer your phone unless you prove to me you shared 10 times.
Ooh.
Is that mean?
Tough. That's tough.
All right,
Yes,
let's
we
speak
can't
to
do that.
Alicia. Alicia,
Hi,
how are you? You're in Long Island.
Yes, I'm in Long Island.
How do you watch the show? You watch it on your phone, on your computer?
I watch it on the phone.
Okay, do you watch on Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube.
You watch on YouTube. Okay, you can't share on YouTube.
Yes, when I have signal, because sometimes my signal go.
Right.
I was surprised that I'm so long on the phone without the signal cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So what can we do to help
you?
What?
I have a question. My son, he just got his green card in August. How long could he wait to sponsor me?
Not until he's a citizen. Not until he's a citizen, unfortunately.
Until he's a citizen.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So when he's a citizen, he can put in the papers the same day.
Okay.
All right. All right. Good luck.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Let's go to Esther in Texas. Esther.
Yes. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
Fabulous. What's going on?
Yes, I filed for my fiance last year, 2017 September.
Right.
And he got approved, and his case was sent to Africa. He went for an interview. Now he's on administrative processing.
Did you say you filed for your nephew?
My fiance.
Oh, your fiance. Excuse me. And so did he went for his interview?
Yes.
When did he go for his interview?
I filed in September 2017. He went for an interview August 2nd, 2018, this year.
And it's been 60 days and nobody's done anything to help to get him a visa to come here?
No, he went. So he's on administrative process.
All right, that's BS. Administrative process means we're just going to hold the case and do nothing with it. So what you do is hold on 1 second, and you're going to maybe need to have a consultation. And really what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to get involved and contact the embassy. Hold on. Let's go to Liz in Malibu, California. Liz.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm gonna ask questions regarding
Liz.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello?
This is the issue. You've got kids screaming in the background, and you're a low talker. So between the two, Liz, you listen to me.
Yes.
You got kids screaming in the background. You're a low talker. I can't hear anything. Hold on. Well, I heard and then Liz is talking like this. Hello? Hello? Liz, you got to talk up if you got kids screaming in the background. Someone talk to Liz. We'll come back to her. Let's go to Marsha in Queens.
Hi, Brad.
How are you, Marsha? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous.
I have a question.
Now that we're sharing. Yes, go ahead.
My question is that if you want to have someone to obtain the green card, but the person is being sued, but the person is afraid to get to that person because they think that the wife will be sued as well.
Why are they being sued?
Over some money issue.
That has nothing to do with the wife. You can file for her.
Okay, that person can file.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Brad.
All right, private
you.
litigation
Thank you,
shouldn't. You're welcome. Private litigation shouldn't prevent you from filing for somebody, right? All right, let's go to Jess in Manhattan. Jessa.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? How you doing?
Fantastic. And you?
I was melancholy to begin the show. I was actually pretty sad all day, and then people started sharing, and we're up to, according to March, 392 shares. And I promised everybody a free consultation. It's incredible. I promised everybody a free consultation if we can get to 900. I promised 2 free consultations at 1,000, 3 at 1,100 shares. So my inner being is starting to perk up a little bit. Okay, I'll be very happy at 900.
Marvelous.
But right now, when the show started, we were like at 0 shares, obviously, because the show just started. But I was expecting nothing based on our yesterday's results.
Right.
But Jessa, Is it
That
Jessa?
is so cool.
Is it Jessa?
Jessa, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is your question, Jessa?
My question is, me and my husband, we got married, and so we filed the documentation and everything way back in April.
Right.
We're still waiting for his adjustment of status right now. And my question is, if I know that there's like some new laws coming out that he's like very worried about him being affected by these new laws in terms of him getting his green card.
Give me the specific thing that he's concerned about.
Okay, so he's concerned that because I have Obamacare, it might affect his eligibility for a green card.
It shouldn't, because everyone has to get Obamacare. It's like a mandatory thing. Now, Trump has said if you get Medicaid or need-based government assistance, Obamacare is not need-based government assistance. If you get need-based government assistance, in the future, not now, in the future, it may prevent people from getting a green card. But even if those regulations go into effect, they will be challenged immediately in court, and it's going to be in litigation for a long time. So anybody who is pending right now shouldn't, even if they are, shouldn't have to worry.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for your expertise. I appreciate you more than you know.
Okay, appreciate it.
Take
Thank
care
you.
now.
Right.
Yep, bye-bye.
Right. Too bad she's married. Too bad. She appreciates me more than, I like a woman who appreciates me. And I'm like, oh, shoot, she's married.
Can't be homeworking people looking
Yeah,
for
I'm like,
advice.
damn, she's married.
It's just not going to work.
Yeah, she appreciates me. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's married.
No, she's married.
All right, let's go to, Liz is back.
Good.
All right,
Good, because we
let's
just
see.
hit 500.
Liz?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm sorry about
No problem, Liz. How are you?
We're good. We're good here.
All right, you're in Malibu, California. It's very fancy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now it feels better now. Last day, the windy, so right now.
Liz is still talking low.
Yeah, it's the connection.
It's the
See
connection,
if
Liz.
you can.
You have to figure it out. Hold on. I don't hear a word she's saying.
Yeah.
She started off with like a lot of strength.
And then there was...
And then it just, after like the second sentence, just...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm 50. It's not like I'm 25 with like super hearing. My hearing's going.
Wait,
you know,
is
you
that
need to
a
talk
thing?
up.
Is that a thing?
It's once I hit 50, yeah, I felt my hearing was going.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was
Right
like 5,
when,
you know.
right.
And then as soon as I hit
Like
50,
right when midnight hit?
midnight. It was like 12:01. I go, what?
I can't hear.
What? I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
Buzzing sound.
Yeah, because what happened
somewhere.
was it was like 12:01, and the waiter came and he said, "Here's your bill." I go, what?
I'm
What? I don't hear you. I'm old now.
I also
yeah.
don't see.
Yeah, I don't see any bill in front of me anymore.
Lord have mercy.
All right. Antoya in Queens, New York. Antoya. Antoya?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Getting happier. We're at 510 shares, according to Marge Higgs, who's doing a much better job than Groundhog Sam in keeping us updated. Okay, we are more than halfway home. All right, another 480 shares, and it's a free consultation.
I'm making some right here right now.
You should be sharing 500 shares, and you know, we have
All
2 free
right.
consultations. What can I do to help you?
Okay, there you go. I share. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, there you go. She shared while she was live on our show.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So what can I do to help you?
All right. Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
I've submitted for VAWA like 18 months ago.
Yes.
I didn't put in an I-485. Is it okay to go right ahead and do it before
Yes.
I get an approval?
Yes. Is it based on abuse to a citizen?
Yes.
Yeah, you should have done it 18 months ago. Go do it now.
Okay.
Do it now.
Because what happened? Okay.
Doesn't matter what happened, because it's in the past. Do it now. File the adjustment.
Okay, thank you.
Hold on if you need help. Okay, when you're married to a U.S. citizen, and then you're claiming abuse, you're filing an adjustment and the abuse together, so you can get your work permit, travel, and get the next available interview. Until then, you're not getting anything.
Exactly.
All right. We're going to try Liz one more time.
One more time.
Okay. What do you think? You think she's going to get it this time?
I think she is. Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. Liz, in Malibu, California, There she
Yay,
is.
Sorry about that.
Okay, what is your question? This is going to be a good question. What is it?
Yeah, my question is, last week I have my interview, and the officer told me that my marriage is bona fide marriage.
Great.
So they said they were gonna send me a letter. So how long can I stay? Can I wait that one? And then what is that approved, or I don't know?
Well, okay. Well, there's two things. You filed an adjustment application. Okay.
Yes.
So there's two parts of the interview. One part of the interview is, are you in a real bona fide marriage? That's the I-130 visa petition part. And the officer said, you're in a bona fide marriage. He believes this is real, it's legit. That's great. The second part is the I-45, the adjustment. Are you, now that it's an approved bona fide marriage, are you otherwise eligible to adjust your status? Meaning, is your medical okay? Does your husband make enough above the poverty level for the affidavit of support? Have you ever lied to the government? Have you ever made a misrepresentation? Do you have a criminal record? Those are all reasons to deny you, assuming you've got a clean case. You know, like absolutely clean. You came here on a legal visa. You've done nothing wrong in your life. You're an angel. And the officer said it's approved. You're a bona fide marriage. Then you're as good as gold. You're approved. And your green card should be mailed to you within weeks.
Oh, a week, 2 weeks?
I don't know. 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Oh.
Sometimes your fingerprints don't clear, so it takes a little longer. But within weeks, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. You know, we're not talking months and months and years and years.
Oh, yeah, that's for my removal of my condition.
Wonderful. So then you should be done. Excellent.
Oh, thank you so much, Brad. Your help.
Fabulous.
Yeah, thank you for the good news.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
All right.
All that for good news.
All that for good news.
That's good.
All right. So we have Ruthie Cutie. Okay. She's keeping track of how many people are contemporaneously watching us at the same time.
Nice.
Okay, 133.
Yes.
135 on Facebook, but an additional 60 on YouTube, almost 200 simultaneously watching our show. We have to get on at least Facebook. We don't have a share game yet for YouTube. We're going to get there soon.
Yeah.
Okay. YouTube, we're coming to you for a game too. Okay, we're going to do it. Okay. But right now, we need to get to 900 shares to get a free consultation for somebody tomorrow. We're going to pull out. You had to have made at least 2 comments. We got to get to 900 shares.
Now, let me ask you this,
What?
Brad. Are the people who are making 2 comments on YouTube and watching on YouTube?
Yes.
I think so, too.
Absolutely.
Boom.
Boom.
I got y'all.
Right. All right. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it is now 6:45.
Yes, it is.
We will be done with our show because I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yes.
You got a hot date, Brad?
No, I just got to get out of here.
All right.
Okay. Got to get some chicken.
All this talking chicken.
All this chicken is talking. All this poultry.
You know what?
I'm headed right to the Colonel's house.
I gotta be real. I have a Popeyes on my way home.
That's
I
right.
have to pass it every day.
That's right. So yeah, the show's gonna be over at 7:30 on. I'm telling you the truth because I got to get out of here.
Yep.
All right. So, with that said,
Mm-hmm.
we need 350 more shares in 45 minutes
They can do it.
Y'all can definitely
for
do
one
that.
free consultation.
They've done like 500 of these. They've
Okay.
done 400 of these shares in the last 30 minutes.
Correct. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the most important part of our show.
Oh, what is that, Brad?
The time when I say we're going to answer your social media questions. Right now, in social media check-in. You left a question on Facebook or YouTube? I hope I got an answer for you. All right, what do we go?
We've got our first question from EJ Creative on YouTube, who said, even after 90 days, what's the risk of getting denied for visa fraud if you have an intent to marry? And to add to that, even if I do have the intent to marry, should I just be honest with USCIS and tell them? Might honesty be the best policy?
What the law says is this. If you have an intent to marry, when you enter the United States of America, that bars you from getting a green card. If you go to the interview and you say, I had an intent to get married when I entered America, you will be denied. Period. The end of the story. Okay? Now, a lot of times, the law's written and says, the immigration officer can't read somebody's mind. What was in their mind? So they came up with a rule. And the rule is, we believe it's in your mind that you came to marry if you got married within 90 days. We believe it was not in your mind if you got married after 90 days. You obviously tell the truth. Don't come to the United States with the intent of getting married. Whether you get married in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days. How's that?
I think that's as thorough as you can get, Brad.
Thank you.
All right, we have one from Joey V. Lena Doringo Moss. Hello, just asking for a friend. She came in U.S. K1 and got married to a U.S. citizen and had a baby with him. Now, she's just having a 2 years green card. But their marriage didn't work out and didn't last for 2 years. Is she going to have a problem renewing her green card or removal of condition?
As long as she gets divorced and can prove it was a real marriage, she'll be able to remove her conditions.
Man City, the noisy neighbor on YouTube said, my lawyer said that she emailed USCIS about doing a waiver. How long before they reply back about starting the waiver process?
You file the waiver. Nobody's replying back by email about starting it and telling you when to do it.
So the additional part to that is, the question was for a friend. He came here on a CD1, married to his wife. She's a citizen, and now he's trying to change his status. They've got an approved I-130.
He needs to do a provisional waiver. You don't email and ask permission. You just do it.
All right. Sagar Banik on YouTube. Hi, after my asylum interview, I served with the NTA for 4 years back. Got married to a U.S. citizen and have my I-130 approved, but my NTA was never filed with the immigration court. Can I file my I-485 with USCIS?
Why can he file the I-45 with USCIS? Can you repeat that again?
He said that his I-130 was approved, but the NTA was never filed with the immigration court. So can he file?
No, you can't, because once the NTA is issued, you have to get it filed with the court and have your case terminated. If it never got filed with the court, then and they're not doing anything to file it with the court, you're kind of in this never land. So then you file what's called the mandamus action, and you force the government to either rip the NTA up or file it with the court, so you can move on with your life.
Tanisha Tennant on YouTube said, if my husband abandons the marriage and later I got my work permit and social, now I'm waiting for my interview, considering getting a divorce, is that okay? Also, I found someone else who loved me and we want to get married. Is that okay? Does USCIS need a letter that says that my husband is gone and just attend the interview while my divorce is being processed?
No, get divorced, withdraw your case, marry the person you love, and refile again.
All right, Shuggy on YouTube is asking for a friend. She came and overstayed while pregnant. She wanted to know if she can adjust her status with her U.S. citizen boyfriend who's not the child's father.
She has a child out of wedlock.
No, this is her U.S. citizen boyfriend. She's pregnant, but it's not with her U.S. citizen boyfriend.
As long as it's a real marriage, fine.
It's a boyfriend.
If they get married, fine.
So she has to get married?
Yes.
Okay, that's what...
Maybe she had a one-night stand for all we know.
Or she could have met the boyfriend after.
Or it could have been a one-night stand.
You never know, Brad.
Yeah.
You never know. It's
Yes.
mean streets out there in the
Yes.
dating world. Official Toyib on Instagram said, good morning. My I-130, it's not morning anymore. We got it morning. My I-130 and my I-485 got denied because the divorce from my previous marriage had a mistake, saying that my ex-wife came to Nigeria to do it. Meanwhile, we came here to the U.S. together, and she never went back home to Nigeria to actually finish the divorce. It was her attorney that stood in on her behalf. I was issued an intent to deny. My lawyer didn't send the corrected copy of the divorce to USCIS, or he sent it out after the deadline, so now I've been denied. I sent in for reconsideration and a reopening, and I sent in the corrected copy of my divorce because the lawyer in Nigeria went to court.
That's way too long. What happened was, apparently his case got denied.
Yeah.
Okay, because his divorce wasn't final or he didn't submit the divorce in time. Doing a motion to reopen, you're not going anywhere. You got to refile again. Hopefully you were free to get married at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, KB on YouTube says, good evening. I want to get married to my boyfriend and start my petition process. My boyfriend hasn't worked and paid taxes in over 3 years. I'm wondering if he's still able to petition for me.
He can, but you're going to need a second affidavit of support from somebody else. Okay, with that said, we're at 691 shares according to Groundhog Sam.
Yep.
Okay, but you want to know who has something to say?
Who?
Our Miami field correspondent, Anna Azcona.
She always does.
She's going to discuss Kanye West's recent meeting with President Trump at the White House. Boy, I want to hear this one.
That definitely don't make no sense.
In a segment that we call from Anna Azcona, that just don't make no sense. Let's watch.
Hey friends from the Brad Show Live, I'm Anna Azcona. Let's Make America Great Again, featuring Kanye West. Can someone explain to me what went on at the White House when Kanye West and Donald Trump met up? What was the purpose of this meeting? To talk about Adidas? To talk about his mental health condition? To talk about making Donald Trump more swagged out? As if any of this even matters over bigger issues like Hurricane Michael, immigration, or the death of Jamal Khashoggi. This meeting was just pointless, and Kanye West was not representing the black community. He was representing Kanye West, and he was just trying to make it on media headlines. That's what he's great at. And so is Donald Trump. No wonder they should be BFFs. This sounds very typical of Kanye West, and of course, our president is loving it. Do you really think Donald Trump really cared about what Kanye West had to say in the office? Nah, I don't think so. He was just happy that a celebrity like Kanye West was visiting him and creating some news and putting both of them on the spotlight. All I gotta say is, Kanye West, you were making a fool out of yourself during this meeting. And that's kind of like an embarrassment because I was a big Kanye fan and I still like his old records, but I don't know what's going on with him today. When this broke news, I was really trying to give Kanye West the benefit of the doubt, hoping that something great would have came out of this meeting. But nope, it was just very disappointing. All Kanye kept talking about was trying to make Donald Trump look good, because he said that if Donald Trump doesn't look good, we don't look good. And his definition of looking good is being more fresh, fly, or whatever you want to call it, and fly in the flyest planes. And he also said that Make America Great Again hat made him feel so much better. So can someone tell me what was important about this meeting? Do you guys hear how ridiculous Kanye West sounded? Instead of Donald Trump taking time to meet with Kanye West, he should be focusing on immigration issues that are still yet to be solved. Kanye West, please do us all a favor and stay away from media. Get some help and then go and try to fix this mess you've just created for yourself. Because I hope you know the black community isn't happy with you.
All right. All right. We have a lot of social media questions. We're going to try to get to as many as we can in the next 6-7 minutes in our second section of social media check-in. Let's go quickly.
Our first question is from Man City, the noisy neighbor, who said, I've got a friend who came here on a CD1. He's now married to a U.S. citizen. NBC sent a letter with a different case number. No, this
different one. There's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
NBC sent a letter with a different case number. What does that mean?
Because the EA you get when you first file with Department of Homeland Security, that's one agency, and they give you one number. And then they transfer the file to the National Visa Center, and then the National Visa Center is run by the State Department. That's a different agency. They give you a different number. Welcome to America. A lot of bureaucracy with different agencies. They don't share numbers.
And this kind of pairs with that first question he asked. And then from then on, what point do you then file the waiver?
You file the waiver when it's at the National Visa Center.
Uh-huh.
All right, Jamie Grant on YouTube. My question was, I'm currently out of the country, did my interview 75 days ago. I was told that everything looks good. I still haven't received my passport. What's your take?
My take is that Trump is telling the embassy to slow down everything. If you don't get it soon, call us and we'll have to contact the embassy.
Cesare said, if a legal permanent resident and or an American citizen files for an over 21 child and the petitioner dies, what happens to the application?
That's the end of the application, but if the over 21 child has a close family member in the United States, they can take it over, file a humanitarian waiver, and step into the shoes of the deceased petitioner.
Michael Angelou says, hey, Brad and crew. I filed my adjustment of status in January and received my work permit in May. When can I expect my interview? I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
12 to 20 months after you file the initial adjustment, so sometime in late winter, spring 2019.
Vanish Beckford on YouTube said, I'm a little confused here, Brad. My hubby filed for his daughter as a permanent resident. Now he's a citizen. He sent a letter along with the I-130 receipt and a copy of his citizenship. How long should he look for a response from them? He put in her I-130 about a year ago now.
Should be approved shortly if you upgraded it to a citizen.
Tanisha Tennant on YouTube. If my husband abandoned the marriage, later got work, is it abundant?
Abandoned.
Okay, maybe it is abandoned.
Abandoned.
Okay, if my husband abandoned the marriage, later got work permit and social, now waiting interview, considering to get a divorce, is this okay? Also, I found someone else who loves me and we want to get married.
Get divorced as quickly as possible and remarry and refile a new adjustment.
So does USCIS need a letter to say my husband is gone, or just attend the interview while my divorce is in process?
Let the case pass. When you get an interview, don't show up.
Yanni.
Now, if you get divorced and remarried before you get your interview, then you have to withdraw.
Yassine said, my wife's mother is in the U.S. and her visa will expire December 1st of this year, but she's allowed to stay until February of 2019. So does my wife have to file for her before the visa expires or before February 2019, which is the date on the I-94?
Before February 2019.
All right, Guinevere says, this law, Kavanaugh, came in arguing regarding detaining any immigrants regardless of how small their offense or large the offense. So what's that about?
There's no Kavanaugh law. He's a Supreme Court judge. He hasn't ruled on anything with immigration yet.
More info, Guinevere. What you talking about? Ahmed said, I just got my green card, but I did not get my social security card. I'm moving in a month or two, so can I wait till I move after until I go get my social security card?
Yeah, move whenever you want.
All right, Festive Trini. Festive Trini.
Festive Trini.
Festive
From Trinidad.
Trini.
From Trinidad.
Right, she's a Trini that's
yes.
festive.
Yes.
On YouTube, my divorce case says disposed on the Corey website. How much longer before I get my final decree?
What state is this?
Doesn't say.
I have no idea.
Ruthie Independent Cutie said, if someone is in the country on a B2 visa and already spent 3 months here, she now wants to go back home to care for an elderly person. Can she return to the U.S. without a problem?
What's her status in the U.S. right now?
She's here on a B2 visa, and she's 3 months into that.
Yes. No, but for every month that you're in the United States, you should stay out at least 2.5 months. So if you're here for 3 months, then you should stay out at least 8-9 months.
Brad, I got some update for you.
What's the update?
We're 11 shares away from 900.
Wow.
From 900.
From 900.
Wow.
So at 900, we give 1 free consultation.
1 free consultation.
Imagine if we hit 1,000, because we're still 30 more minutes into
Hit
our
1,000
show.
so he could get
Get
two.
2. Imagine we hit 1,100, 3, 1,200 shares, 4 free consultations.
Do you know what I'm also hearing right now?
They want me to go to bed happy tonight, Jealous
Yes.
Shauna.
Yes.
Yes, I will. Trust me. We get 1,500. It is my greatest pleasure. Excuse me. It is my greatest pleasure in the world. My greatest pleasure in the world to give free consultations as long as we're sharing.
Absolutely.
Okay? My greatest pleasure.
This also means I don't want any more claims from Brad Squad that shares don't get counted.
Yeah, oh yeah. Facebook doesn't count shares.
Let's not go hard on them.
Yeah,
Like, they're doing really
they're
good.
doing good,
all
right? Yeah, why are you bringing that up? You're getting me all.
Let's just give positivity.
You're getting me positive. Why are you getting me all negative on them? What the hell is wrong with you?
904 shares.
There
you go.
But we're not done yet. We got 30 minutes to go to get to 1,000 for 2 free consultations.
Congrats, you guys. Congrats.
You want 2 chances at a free consultation. You want 1,100 shares. We're going to keep going. Every 100 shares above, we get another free consultation. Okay? $200 value. With me. A $200 value with me.
Keep them coming.
Okay?
Man.
Let's go a couple more social media.
Oh, we weren't ready, Brad. We weren't ready. It's on you.
Boy, that's a real downer that we got to hear. You're like, what?
Well, we're done with the ones from today.
We are.
I got one more.
One more? Okay.
Yeah. Gabrina said, Avion said, I've got my 2-year green card and it expires June 2019. My 2-year anniversary is next month. When can I file for mine? And my son's expires in November. So when can I file for his?
90 days before the expiration. If your son got the green card within 6 months of you getting your green card, you just put his name on the application, you're filed together. How's that?
Fantastic.
Okay. We're at 931, but at 1,000, it's 2. At 1,100, it's 3.
You guys can definitely do all that.
All right. Let's go to Nikisha in Queens. Nikisha.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you? How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm just calling to congratulate you on the wonderful work you're doing.
Oh, thank you, Nikisha.
And actually, I was a client of yours, and everything went through, and I'm okay now.
Good.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Wow, just a nice call. Oh, I'm not melancholy anymore. Thank you, Nikisha. That's very sweet.
Actually, I'm supposed to come in to see you because you said you can get my big son.
Right.
My first son, which is 22, something like that. Because my husband couldn't file for him. So
okay.
You could.
You come and see me and we'll figure out how to get your son here, okay?
Yeah. Thank you,
Nikisha. And thank you for calling and thank you for sharing if you shared as well. And thank you for your call, though. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Barbara Lord said it's her time to beg. What is she begging about?
That's a great question.
What are you going to beg about, Barbara?
I'm assuming for the free consultation.
I am a happy person. That is for sure, Alicia Hicks. Malia Lobin Martin shared over 100 times. We're at 958 shares. Another 40 shares to 1,000. We've never got it to 1,000 shares ever. Never.
I know they're going to get that.
Okay, never.
With ease.
Never. Let's go to Lisa in Manhattan. Lisa.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. So I want to ask this question for a friend of mine. She got her work permit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she has 3 kids back home in Jamaica, and the husband is a U.S. citizen. So she wants to know, she got a permit now, so how long after does the kids, get a chance to come up? What's like the process from there?
She is married here. She got her work permit. She doesn't have her green card yet. How old are the kids?
15, 10, and 8.
Did the husband file separately for them?
Yes, he files. They put in a separate application for them.
And when were they?
She got her work permit and stuff.
When was the kids' applications filed? Because they're separate from her. In other words, everyone's on their own train track.
Right. So what they did was she put in her application with the kids' application at the same time. I think they sent it off in April. She only got her work permit
so it's April. So the kids will not be here till next summer. Summer of 2019, if all goes well.
Okay.
All right.
And okay. And do you know what process is it that they're going to send a letter to them, or is it going to Jamaica?
So let me tell you what the process is. You filed the I-130 for the children. You should have gotten a receipt notice back. Shortly towards the end of the year or early next year, you should get an I-130 visa petition approval. When you have that I-130 visa petition approval, the case will be transferred to the National Visa Center. The National Visa Center will send you a letter saying who's in charge of your case, and you let them know. They're going to give each kid a separate new case number. And then they're going to say pay filing fee bills. And then they're going to send you a bill for a filing fee. You're going to pay that. And then after that, they're going to send you instructions for affidavits of support. You're going to do the affidavits of support, biographic data information, some other documentation they're going to ask for. You're going to mail it all back to them. Then they're going to say, case completed. We're transferring the case to whatever the U.S. Embassy is, wherever they may be. The U.S. Embassy gets it, and they should contact the children for interviews about 8 weeks after they get it.
Okay.
All right? And if you need help, come in.
All right, great. Thanks. I made a note of that. I'll tell her to come in.
Thank you very much. All right. Are we over 1,000 shares?
We are over 1,000 shares.
How many shares are we now?
Last I checked, we were at 1025.
We are 2 free consultations into this.
Wow.
If we get to 1,100 shares, it's going to be 3 free consultations. 3.
Let's get to at least that. Come on,
All
guys.
right, let's get to 1,100
Yes.
shares. Eric in Dallas, Texas. Eric.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm here as an F1, and I just got married to my wife who was on A2.
Okay.
So we just filed in to transfer her into my.
Okay, she was working for
status.
the. She was working for the as a diplomat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But it was A2, yeah.
Yeah. So what's the question?
Dependent.
Yep.
The question is there any way your office can help us so that she can have a work permit, although I'm on F1?
No, there's no work permit for F1, unfortunately, or F2. It doesn't happen.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Sorry about that.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Juan in Santa Maria, California. Juan.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh yeah, I have. I don't know if I could possible to apply citizenship, U.S. citizenship.
Why?
I have a what do you call that? A case before, but it's already proven in the court that they issued me a what you call that thing.
What you call that thing?
And
I don't know what you call that
already,
thing. What do they call that thing they issue in court? I don't know. You have to describe what's going on. You have a green card. Where are you from, Juan?
Santa Maria, California.
Where originally?
From the Philippines.
All right, you're from the Philippines. When did you come to the United States?
In 1994.
When did you get your green card?
Through a petition.
When?
1994.
Oh, you came with your green card in 1994. How old were you at
Yes.
the time?
I am 24 years old.
You were 24 in
Oh,
1994?
no, 35 years old at the time.
At the time,
when
you
I
were
came.
35 years old. Okay, now,
Yes.
when did you get arrested? What year?
In 1995, 1994. I got my green card in 1994.
Juan, you got to answer the question. We know this. My question to you, when did you get arrested?
It's not arrested. I have this said it's a forgery. And I went to this lawyer and everything is, is clean now.
Juan.
Yes.
You are either arrested for forgery or you're not arrested for forgery. There's no in between. Now, arrested, shush. Arrested doesn't, shush. Arrested, shush. Arrested doesn't mean they took you away in handcuffs. It means a criminal process started. When did this criminal process start, Juan? You got to get it out because we're on a live show and you're taking forever. I'm getting angry now.
That was in 2005.
Okay. All right. And what was the end result?
It was, the result is, I don't have any record now.
All right, Juan, you need a consultation because this is taking way too long. Okay? So if you have no record, why are you calling about whether you can file your citizenship? He needs a consultation.
I think he's a little mixed up.
He's completely mixed
It's
up.
why he needs an attorney.
Yes. All right. Where are we at now?
1062, Brad.
1062.
You might be giving out 3 free consultations.
Juan needs one.
Yeah.
If anybody needs a consultation, it's Juan. Okay, he doesn't even get his facts straight there, right?
Juan needs to share.
Yes, he needs to share. All right, so what are we going to do? All right. A long time ago,
Yeah.
in a galaxy far, far away called Brooklyn, we sent our team there. There is a group called Emma's Torch. It's a nonprofit social enterprise that offers culinary training and job placement services to refugees and survivors of human trafficking. So if you ever wonder, where in Brooklyn can I go if I'm a refugee or survivor of trafficking to be helped so I can get up on my feet, you're going to want to watch this. It enrolls 2 different students during a paid 8-week period, as well as English classes, interview training, and we spoke to the founder of the program, Kerry Brody, earlier this year. Let's watch.
name is Carrie Brody, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of Emma's Torch. Emma's Torch is a nonprofit social enterprise that does culinary training and job placement services to refugees and survivors of human trafficking. And we run a little cafe out here in Brooklyn where our students train and gain the necessary skills to access the job market. We take 2 students at a time for 8 weeks. We help ensure that they have job placement success by the end of the time they're with us. We do informal English education along the way, so we're teaching very specific items that they need to use, and all of our instruction is in English. Our curriculum is developed through our chef as well as through our Chef's Council, which is a loose formation of different restaurant individuals who help us understand what our students need to be able to do in order to access the job market and land successful jobs. So it can be chopping skills, how to make a prep list, or anything in between. We work very closely with refugee resettlement agencies and homeless shelters who refer in clients who then apply for our program. So not only is our program free, we actually pay our students while they are learning, so they really do treat it like a job. In order for our students to apply to our program, they need to have legal work authorization in the US, and more than anything else, they need to have a passion for food. Our students come from all over the world: Saudi Arabia, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Mexico, Honduras, Burkina Faso, Togo, and Guinea. We have refugees who are fleeing large-scale conflicts. We have asylees who are fleeing because of who they are and who they love. And we have people who are brought here against their will, who are trafficked and brought here as slaves. But when they walk in the door, they're no longer any of those categories. They're chefs.
My name is Claudine Diallo Traoré. I come from West Africa, Burkina Faso. This program gave me a lot of experience, and I learned the best here in this program. MS Touch, I learned the chef cooking. I have my kids, Africa, and my family. Very proud for me. I'm continue to learn management for the kitchen. My American dream is to open my own restaurant, live here, and bring something good in this country. My dream gonna be real now. God bless America.
I learn something new every day from our students, whether it's a new way of thinking about flavor profiles or how to display something, or even just understanding what the true meaning of human perseverance is. I feel really lucky and inspired by them. That we don't see them as victims, we see them as chefs. So invariably, when they get their first paycheck, they'll usually thank me. And I have to explain, you don't have to thank me, you earned that. You have that by right. One of our students was working at White Mustache, which is a wonderful artisanal company here in Red Hook. And we can't wait to see where the rest of them head. And we have had 8 graduates so far, and we're really hopeful that we can help as many people as possible. Emma's Torch is named after Emma Lazarus. She was a feisty woman in the 1800s who wrote the poem that's on the Statue of Liberty. And to us, her vision of what it meant to be American was to welcome in the stranger, and that's something that we hope to continue on.
Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. All right, so we're at over 1,100 shares. That means I'm giving away 3 free consultations at a value of $200 each. I've given away $600 today in legal services. And we're going to give away more if we get to 1,200 shares. We have about another 10 minutes to go on our show. So if we get to 1,200 shares, we will give away 4.
Free consultation.
If we get to 1,300, that would be crazy. 5.
This is the most unbelievable day.
Yes.
That is
Where
amazing.
are the naysayers, March Higgs? There are none now.
There are none.
There are none. Let's go to Allie in Yonkers. Allie.
Yes, how you doing,
Hey,
sir?
what's up?
Not much. I have a question. Oh, that's me?
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, there's the delay. What's going on?
Not much. How are you guys?
Yeah.
I have a question about my, I just applied for the citizen like about a couple of months ago.
Right.
And I received the fingerprint. And I went to the fingerprint and everything. So what is after the fingerprint?
After the fingerprint, they're going to mail you a work permit and your advance parole. And that should come approximately 5 months after you filed your adjustment. Then they're going to schedule you for an interview.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
So, like, you gotta wait like 6 months?
Probably
Something
5
like
to
that?
6 months for your work permit, probably.
All right, thank you
You're
very much.
welcome. Hang in there. Hang in there.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Let's go to Jackie in Newton, New Jersey. Jackie.
Yes, good evening.
Yes, what's going on?
Yes, I had this friend. She went in for her interview, but they sent her a letter so that they're giving her 30 days to come up with some more, proof, or else they're going to revoke. So, what do you think? Could she come to your
Yes,
office
she
for
should
help?
come. She should come immediately. She has less than 30 days. Hold on. All right. So we have about 5 minutes to go before we get to comments of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And once we hit comments of the day, after that, we start running the credits, and then that's the end of the share game.
And that's it.
So we got about 5 minutes to go or so, maybe 6 minutes to go. We are at over 1,100 shares. I don't know the exact number. If we get to 1,200 shares, that means I'm going to give away 4 free consultations. 1,300. 5 free. I know how to count. 5 free. I know. Plus one on that. I know. 5 free consultations. What do you think, Yo-Yo? We're going to do it?
I've been said that they were going to do it, so.
Lisa Bling Rose says, hey, Brad, Belgium, Kimmy, and Yo-Yo, don't underestimate us.
I never did.
Yes.
I was skeptical. I will say I was skeptical.
Yes.
I'll be honest. But you've proven me wrong, and I'm
That's
glad.
right. So, we'll see. All right, what do we got? Where are we at with the shares?
So, we are currently
1,112.
1,112. We could get to maybe 1,200, maybe even 1,300. Maybe. All right, let's go to Carlene in Orange, New Jersey. Carlene.
Hello.
Hi, Carlene.
Hi.
Hi, what's going on?
I have a question. Okay. All right. So I'm on a visiting visa, and my uncle and I, we want to start a business, but it's more like a music business. And my son, who's a U.S. citizen, he's going to be filing for me soon. But I just wanted to find out if I do this business based on all that's going on with immigration, will this seem like I'm working?
You're here on a visitor's visa right now. After 90 days, your son can file for your green card. The fact that you worked illegally or out of status or in violation of your visa, as long as it's more than 90 days past your entry, does not prevent you from getting your green card, if that's your question.
Could you repeat that?
As long as it is past 90 days of your entry, any illegal employment or employment in violation of your visa, if your U.S. citizen son who is over the age of 21 is filing for you, would not prevent you from getting a green card. So, for example, let's say you come on January 1st, and on January 2nd you set up your company, and on January 3rd you're working. That's a misrepresentation. You will be denied. If, on the other hand, you come January 1st, and in May 1st you set up a company and start going into the music business, and on September 1st, after you violated your visa, your son files for you, the fact that you were working in violation of your visa does not prevent you from getting your green card. How's that for an answer?
Okay.
All right?
All right. So the thing is, so forming the company, you're saying that I couldn't go 50-50 because it's not like I'm physically working.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, as long as you are not showing any intention of working or being employed within your first 90 days. That's how best I can answer it. I don't know how to say it any better than that, okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hold on one
Thank
second
you.
if you need more help. Let's go to Tommy in Queens. Tommy.
It's Tamika Nelson.
Hey! What's up? We all said that in unison. Let's do that one more time. Hey! Okay, enough. All right. What's going on?
So listen to what happened. After sharing so much, I'm being blocked. Facebook blocked me from commenting. I can't comment no more.
You can't even comment, Tamika?
No, every time I try to comment, it come up and say, I've been temporarily blocked.
Aw. All right.
Listen, that just means you head over to YouTube and you start it all over on YouTube, Tamika.
That's right, exactly. How's Kevin? How's Kevin?
Going tomorrow. Kevin is okay.
How's
I just
Kevin?
spoke to him. So I told him that I'm going to call him back.
All right. Tamika, you're awesome. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, where are we at here?
We're at 1,134 shares, Bradford.
1,134
So
shares.
many syllables that I have
1,000. How much?
137 shares
All right.
since I said that.
All right, so far, 9, 10, 11, 3 free consultations. We're going to pull out of the bin tomorrow.
Wow.
We're going to do comments of the day right now.
Yep.
And then we're going to give a final count in about 3 minutes. Maybe we get another 60 shares. You get 4 free consultations.
Y'all can do it.
Can I advocate for the Brad Squad real quick?
Sure.
Can I sneak in one social media question?
Quickly.
Thank you. Spontaneous. My name is Tanika. She said, I'm currently in Iowa. I came to the U.S. in October on a J1 visa as an intern, but my internship just ended 2 weeks ago. I'm married, 13 weeks pregnant, but I've got a 2-year home residency rule. I applied for the no objection waiver 3 weeks ago. What's the next step, as I'd like to apply for my adjustment of status?
You can't apply for your adjustment. You can't apply for your adjustment until the waiver is approved, which is going to take some time. Come see us. All right, comments of the day.
Comments of the day, Brad. Our very first one is from Lady Leah on YouTube, who said, "Hey, Brad Squad, I'm still in the Bradiversary celebrating mood."
Oh, nice.
Okay, I like that.
You
I
should
like
be for the rest of the week.
Yes,
I like that.
Lady
What
Leah.
else?
We are too. Jeff Bosey said, "Wow, I'm amazed at the amount of sharing. It's almost biblical."
It's bradical.
It's bradical.
It's definitely
Bradlical.
The man pulled himself out of his sick bed
Out of his
to
coma
say
for
it.
this, right.
Jella B. Shauna said, "I'm so glad you are happy, Brad. We're making up for yesterday."
Aw, you are. I mean, I'm no longer melancholy. No longer melancholy.
Grandma took our skepticism to heart, Brad, because she was like, when people tell me I can't, I don't argue because their negativity is the wind beneath my wings.
All right, she's Bette Midlering, right?
Right.
She's Bette Midlering. What else?
We won't doubt you again, Grandma.
Brad Midlering. You can bratify anything.
Yeah, we'll bratify anything these days, right?
Ruthie Independent Cutie said, "Wow, today's show is turned up. I am so pumped, you guys."
Me too.
Nice.
Me too. And then finally, we've got one last one from Alicia Hicks, who really summed it up. She said, "Team, we need to do this every day. Great job, everyone. You all rock."
You all rock.
Yes!
You all rock. You got us out of our funk. We're no longer melancholy. Look how happy I am. People are getting free consultations. People are seeing shares. Lots of people. Stuff happening. Everything is happening here. It was a whole thing. And the final number of shares is?
The very final number of shares, Brad, is 1,161
Wow.
shares. 3 free consultations.
Three free consultations.
Awesome.
We have never reached 1,000 shares, and it's all because of you, Brad Squad. Great job. We'll see you all tomorrow to find out who's going to win the free consultation. See you then. So, Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but you know, Brad, I have to do everything around here. It's bad enough I've got to remember everything that happened on the episode from the previous day.
Forget it. I'll do it. The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And now, conveniently located in Hartford, Connecticut on 1 Congress Street. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK. 1-800-529-5465.